Welcome back. You're watching India Decides at 9, and the big story at this hour, the first swine flu death in India, the victim, a 14-year-old schoolgirl from Pune. She was admitted to hospital on the 27th of July and tested positive on the 31st. Pune, in fact, has seen many swine flu cases. Several schools have also been shut down in that city. Well, joining us from Pune is my colleague Imtiaz Jalil, and from here in Delhi, from AIIMS, we're joined by Dr. Randeep Guleria. Imtiaz, to you first, what more do we know about this case? Is it possible that this young girl got treatment too late?
Well, yes, definitely it looks so as of now, because the thing is there were two specialized hospitals that were dedicated entirely for the swine flu cases. One was the Naidu Hospital for Infectious Disease, and as the numbers were growing, the government had made parallel arrangements at the AIIMS Chest Hospital also. You will remember that it's 1 month now. The first case was reported on 2nd of July, and till Sunday, over 100 cases from Pune city alone had tested positive. And out of these 100 cases, 70 cases were just from 9 different schools. Now, this girl was admitted to a private hospital. A short while back, I spoke to one of her relatives, and he said she was suffering from pneumonia. And the reason for her death is, although it has been confirmed from Delhi, but administration here, the health authorities here, they were not aware about the death, because they said the girl was not admitted in the government-run hospital, and because she was in the private hospital, they had no knowledge about it. The samples were sent to the Pune-based National Institute of Virology, and according to the procedure, all the reports of these samples are sent to the state headquarters of swine flu, which is in Mumbai, and then again the same is passed to Delhi. And that is precisely the reason the local health authorities, the district administration, was not aware till the time we called them and told them that one girl has died in a private hospital.
All right, that is a cause for concern. Imtiaz, just stay with us. Dr. Guleria is joining us from AIIMS in Delhi tonight. Dr. Guleria, how much should we worry?
No, I don't think there is actually a cause of concern, because if you look at the number of cases, we have already 500 or so cases and only 1 death. So as of now, it is still a mild disease, but we need to have more surveillance, and we need to pick up serious cases early so that we can start treatment as early as possible, because that may affect the overall mortality.
So what do you think the government should be doing differently now that the first swine flu death has been recorded?
I think what we need to do is 2 things. One is increase our surveillance in the country for clusters or any people who have influenza-like illness and are very serious. And we need to also take a decision on supplying the drug to people who are having serious illness, whom we think have swine flu, so that they can get the medicine as early as possible.
And is it true that there's really no point in taking the medication if you don't take it within the first 48 hours?
No, that's not true. Actually, the efficacy of the medication is best in the first 48 hours, because the response is the best at that point in time in terms of preventing the virus from replicating. But even if the medication is taken later on, even after 48 hours, it has been shown to be beneficial.
Dr. Guleria, just remind all our viewers, though, about the symptoms we need to be looking out for, because I've seen people who sneeze a few times, who'll cough a few times, and go into this complete panic about whether they've contracted swine flu. So when should you be going, and getting yourself tested for this? Is it a common cold? What is it?
Swine flu is the symptoms of swine flu, which is H1N1 infection, is very similar to that of seasonal flu. The symptoms are the same. It's basically an upper respiratory illness where you have fever with a lot of body aches, headache, along with a running nose, cough, and which is dry, and pain in the throat. In majority of people, these symptoms are very mild and doesn't usually cause any illness. What we need to worry about are 2 groups of people. One is those who are more prone to a severe illness in terms of having comorbid condition. The elderly, children less than 5 years, people who have underlying chronic heart or lung disease, or who are diabetics, or who have associated immunosuppressed disease like HIV. And another group is pregnant women and people who are really obese. They have been found to have a higher risk of having a more serious illness. Secondly, among the young people, the important thing to remember is those who have flu-like symptoms and have breathing difficulty, chest pain, cough, or are coughing out blood, or are suddenly becoming drowsy, or their blood pressure is falling. These are warning signs that this infection may have become more serious, and they really need to rush to a hospital.
Dr. Guleria.
Tuba.com